Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm looking at a 4G LTE Solar Security Camera. This is fantastic. The company did send this to me and did compensate me to make this review and video. So I got a full video and a full review, how to use it, how it looks, all the specs. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you everything there is to know about this video. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at a smart Wi-Fi solar camera, but this is 4G. This is not Wi-Fi, just so you know. It uses cellular technology and cellular network to use the transfer of the video information. So not Wi-Fi. I'm doing a quick unboxing. Let's go over the specs really quick and let's take a look at everything. I'm going to take everything out of the box and show it to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to the unboxing and the review. So some of the specs are the resolution is a 3 megapixel camera. This is a 2K camera. Lens angle is 120 degrees. Power output is 8 watts. That's basically the solar panel is an 8-watt charging panel, which is really nice. I like that. Frames per second, 15 frames per second. Supported micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes. Battery capacity is 7,800 milliamp hours. Power consumption is around 6 watts, it says. Continuous operation time 22 hours, standby time 60 days, focal length 3.6 millimeters, time to fully charge around 8 hours, PIR, that's perimeter 120 degrees, infrared light 20 meters, white light range 26 feet, temperature, that's the temperature range, and also humidity. All right, let's get into some more information. Okay, as you can see here, the 8-watt solar panel, 360-degree view. This is the PTZ camera, pan tilt zoom, has a light on it as well. 4G LTE, like I said before. You have to use the card that's included. It is rechargeable, just so you know. It's a siren, spotlight, and APP notification on your phone, which is really great. I love that. 2K night vision, so day vision and night vision. You can see the different options available. And also, it is IP66 waterproof, which is really, really important as well. And you can move the panel different spaces as well. 128 gigabyte card, 30 days cloud storage is included for free. And let's take a look at it. Okay guys, so here's everything that's in the box. Took everything out, didn't want to bore you with that. So here is what we have. So I'll just go over it with you. So here is the 8-watt solar panel. Just want to show you what it looks like. It does come with the cable, 6-foot cables included, USB-C for your port charging. Plug it right in, you leave it in, and that's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about charging it anymore. When you receive it, definitely charge it fully. When you get it, it could take up to 8 hours, but once it's charged, you should be all set for your cycle. This is the back of it, the 2 screws here. This is how you mount it, and this is the mounting bracket for the solar panel. Again, puts on, you slide it on here, you put the 2 screws in. I'm just going to show you right there, and then you mount this to wherever you want to, and that's what this is. We put this to the side. Okay, so we can focus on one thing at a time. That way you can just see everything that we have here. Here are the screws to mount the solar panel to the actual panel itself, and also mounting screws to mount it to wherever you want to, outside the house or wherever you want to mount it. And we'll get to a full test, so stay tuned, watch this whole review. We're going to get some outside footage, take a look at everything, and just stay tuned to that, and I'll show you how it works outside. This is the little... These are like if you're going to mount it on your side of your house. These are templates to use for the solar panel and also for the camera itself. And that's what that is for, but that's the side. Here is a USB-C and USB-A charger to charge your device with when you first get it. And they give you everything included, so that way you don't have to go buy anything. You have everything here. That's what that is. Put that to the side. And let's take a look at this. Some mounting screws. This is a manual, and the manual is actually pretty well laid out. Here's some information. Thank you for looking at the product. And there is a QR code in the back to download the software to use the camera. So go ahead and do that when you get a chance. And the manual is very well laid out, very easy to read. So take a look at that at your leisure, but it's super simple to use. These are really, really easy. There is a tweezers also included in the kit, and that takes out the SIM card. I'll show you that. And also, if you want to add your SD card, you can also do that as well. I'll show you where that goes in a second. So here are the screws. The screws mounts on for the actual camera. You use the 4 screws to mount on wherever you got to mount the camera. And then when you're done mounting that, you slide this on, like you see here. And then you got these small screws here, and these sit on the side of the camera right here. That's how you mount that. So you can get this mounted to wherever you want to first, and then you can take it and then put these on the camera. So if you have to remove the camera, this makes it really simple. So I like that. That's a really good solution. Instead of unmounting the whole bracket, you have these 4 little screws here. You take that off, take the camera away. May have to do something, whatever it is. That's a really good feature. I do like that quite a bit. So let's move this all to the side. Now you know all that. The camera itself looks really good. It's a PTZ, like I told you. Pan, tilt, and zoom. That's what that means. And we just show you here. So in the top here is where you put your work. So it's already included with the card for the cellular service. It's right here, okay? This is where you put your SD card, and here is the reset button right there. Hopefully you can see that right there, reset button. That way, if you have any issues, you have any problems, you have to reset the system, go right ahead. So really super simple and super easy. And that's what that is. So that's how that works. And the bottom, I'll show you the bottom part. And this is all watertight, so make sure everything's on really tight before you start using it. Very important to make that all tight. On the bottom here is where you plug in your power. There's DC, the USB that from the panel. And that goes in here. Also an on and off switch and an LCD indicator. When you turn it on, it starts flashing red, and then once you get the software installed and connected to the cellular system, it'll turn solid. So that's how that works. So it's a real quick explanation. Just want to show you that real quick. You just unplug this little plug here. Let me pop that off there, and that's how you plug in your USB-C right here, and that's where your waterproof, watertight seal will be right there, because it's all rubber. Okay, so let's get everything downloaded, installed, and let's take a look at some of the footage. Again, this has a light here, wide view camera, pan, tilt, zoom, which means it goes up and down. You can control everything, gives you alert notifications, everything you need to know. Is antennas that are adjustable. Just be aware you really have to have decent cell service to get the decent quality image. You can do SD and HD. So depending on your cell phone service, just to be clear and transparent, that's what you need to know. Okay, that's the bad part about these things. If you don't have good Wi-Fi service, you might not get a good image. You'll get an image, but not maybe the best image. So just be aware of that. If you have really good Wi-Fi and good LTE, then you can do 2K. You'll get that high definition image, no problem. So those are the only drawbacks regarding having this type of system, and that's pretty common knowledge. But it is great to have it anywhere the cell phone service. You can have a security camera in the barn if you're out camping, anything at all. Think about that. So it's really, really versatile, and it's a really good option. All right, so I'm going to get everything hooked up, and then we're going to take a look at some of the footage. So a quick update. So I was trying to set it up, and said put the SIM card in. I thought the SIM card was already installed. It was just sitting in there loose. So if it's not connecting, possibly the SIM card wasn't pushed in. So make sure you use that tweezers and push that SIM card in so it seats and clicks in. If it's not, then it's not going to connect, obviously. I didn't realize that till I was sitting there for a few minutes and I figured it out, so I'm going to save you the trouble. I installed my SD card and I downloaded the software, which is super easy. And let's see, I'm going to turn it on. That's what it says to do. Turn it on, and you're going to see you got a red light right there. There's a red light blinking. And that's going to give me a blue light. See that blue light? So that's going to actually connect to the service. Once that's turned solid blue, it is connected to the cellular network, and then you can use the app. Oh, there it is. Now it's flashing fast. So you can see that. That means it's communicating. So it is working. That's good to know. It wasn't working at all before because the card was not put in, just so you know. All right, so once that gets solid, you can pair it right up to the software, and it's going to work perfectly. All right, let's get some footage. Okay, guys, so I just set up on a quick rig here. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So I have it mounted on a stick, but this could be the side of your house. Doesn't really matter. I got main cameras here. I just want to show you how this is going to look. So I got the solar panel on top here, so you can see. I have the camera mounted. It's exactly how you would do it. Here are the screws, like I told you how to mount them. Just like that. Really easy. And underneath is where you plug your USB power cord. And when this turns, it's hard to see, but it turns green when the power's hitting it, and it also tells you when it's being charged throughout the day. So this is what it looks like. Just want to show you all around. Really good like that, as you can see. So it's got a lot of versatility. It's got that PTZ camera, like you said. It's got the so it's got weak signal here, so it's flashing red. It'll get the solid blue once it connects. Again, we have very poor cellular service here, unfortunately. So it's very, very difficult to make the perfect demo, but hopefully it'll turn blue in a few minutes. Hook up the camera and I'll get you some footage. Okay, guys, so here during the day, and just stay tuned, we'll do some night footage in a few minutes. So you can see here just walking around the yard. You can see it's pretty good. This is SD. Again, because we don't have really good cellular service here, we really couldn't record in 2K. But you get an idea. Pretty good signal, pretty good image for just standard definition. You can zoom in, pinch to zoom, move out, left and right, up and down. Again, this is a PTZ camera, which means pan, tilt, and zoom. So you can see moving around the camera with remote control using my phone and walking around. And this also has tracking. I'll show you that in a minute, how that works at nighttime, which is really cool. Day or nighttime, you can have tracking. So it'll actually active tracking. So it'll actually follow the subject. It's got a lot of technology in this camera, to be honest with you, quite a bit. So I was pretty surprised at the technology end of it. So many features in the app. Take your time, and understand the app and how it works. So let's do a nighttime test. I'm going to show you. It's really dark out. You can see 1 second, and here we are. And you can see there's the little lights, the little lights that go on, and they actually read infrared and send out a signal, and that's how it picks you up. Again, it was a little spotty. You can see it going off and on with the lights, so it was an issue, but you see the solid blue is connected. So we get some more footage, and this is the nighttime, so totally dark out, some street lights, doesn't affect it whatsoever. You can see the quality is really, really good. Again, SD, not bad, honestly. Pinch to zoom, you can record on the card, you can record on the cloud, you can record on your phone. So many features. I have to tell you, it's quite a bit. And for the money, I think it's a fantastic deal, honestly. It really works well. I give it a pretty good rating. Made out of plastic, high quality plastic, no metal, except for the bracket you saw in the beginning. Everything looks pretty good. Now, this is daytime. So they have daytime and they have nighttime vision, okay? So this is when the lights go on, creates like a daytime, and you get all the night, so you get all that really clean color vision, or you can shut it off and it'll be just total dark with the infrared. So you can really play with it back and forth. You can have the light go on, you can have the light go off, you can have it stay off. It's so many different things you can do within the menu. So take your time, learn the menus. You can have human detection on, human detection off. There's a lot to dive down to this. So when you get it, take your time. It has all the features and benefits you're looking for as far as the security camera is concerned. SD and storage, a cloud backup if you want to. You can upload JPEGs. You can save it to your phone. That's quite a bit, I have to tell you. It's really, really a lot. You can control a time that it records on the card, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. To save battery, do less. It's just so much you can do. It really is. But the tracking was really cool, and I was actually surprised for this price point to find active tracking in this camera. That was actually very surprising. And here it is right there. So it boxes you out, and you can see, and it just follows you along. So the camera will follow the subject before they go out of the line of sight. So that is really cool. I think that is a really good feature in this price point. I think this is like an entry level, but I have to tell you, it has all the bells and whistles of all the high-end ones that I've done in the past. And I do a lot of security cameras that if you watch my channel, I have a ton on my channel, and this stacks up to probably all of them. Again, the only downfall was the 4G LTE. It's just spotty in my area, so that's the only thing you have to worry about. If you have good signal, you're in good shape. You can see here it's decent image, decent quality. It is tracking, it is following the subject. It is no problem whatsoever. I can put the light back on, and you can have the light go on automatically. You can have the light stay off. So if you don't want anybody to know they're being recorded, you can have that light stay off, and they won't even know they're being recorded. That's what's cool about the light. Or you can have the light go on if you're watching wildlife, or if you have a barn or a stable somewhere. That's really what this is really good for. So I definitely give this I really think a 4.5 out of 5. Honestly, it's really, really good. You can see for yourself. It's really pretty decent. So I'm pretty happy with it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There'll be a link on top of the video right over here to the right side, top right. There'll be a link there, and also a link below in the description area. Go ahead and click on that. I do get a small commission, a small affiliate commission I do make. Costs you nothing, and it helps my channel out. And I really do appreciate that. I hope it means a lot to me. I hope I brought you some value and taught you a little bit about the security camera. I really appreciate your time watching this video. I know it was long, but there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to know. Hey guys, if I brought you some value, please consider dropping me a super thanks. That helps support my channel. Everything I do raise within my channel goes back into the channel to make more videos and more education to help you learn, so you know what to do when you get these things. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.